Welcome to YouTube Celebrity Gossip News with me and Tommy. How's it going, Tommy?
It's going great, Chris.
Glad to hear. So, let's go. We got some celebrity gossip news for you, and Tommy, what is going on this week?
The big thing that's going on in the YouTube world is a lot of people are freaking out about ads being pulled from YouTube from big companies such as Walmart, Pepsi, Verizon, and then also this started back last week with UK companies pulling their ads off of YouTube. And with the money adding up to around $720 million, but in all fairness, it's not going to be a big drop of the bucket to Google or Apple. But what is happening is now that Apple and Google are sitting down with these companies to work out a deal to where they feel that they are having their voices heard, with also making it so the YouTubers are also being heard, and in the end it hopefully will work out for everybody. Along with this goes into the demonetization thing as well. YouTube has also been working really hard, so when people know their videos have been, ads have been removed to them from companies that are still putting ads on YouTube videos, that they have a chance to respond quicker to them and hopefully get it resolved to where if it was unfairly demonetized, they could get the revenue back on track. It's an algorithm that they've set up, which they've said, they haven't really clarified it, but they said it's been around for a long time. Some YouTubers think it's just something recent, but either way, they haven't been very clear. What it is this algorithm is looking for videos if it has the keywords that businesses don't want their advertisements to be alongside that video. Like say, if you're talking about something that happened overseas, you talk about a war. Mainly this affects news channels, is the main people that are affected by this. The videos getting demonetized. Channels that mainly just focus on family-friendly videos won't see any of their videos get demonetized.
Okay then, so basically what Tommy's saying is that basically a lot of businesses and / channels are losing monetization, not as much as the big YouTubers or big YouTube names, but a lot of businesses out there. So basically, overall, what do you think about what should happen with this, Tommy?
It's going to get rough before it gets better, and I do believe that. I think we're in a little rocky stage right now, but in the end, I think YouTube and Google will come to middle ground with these advertisers, and they'll come back, because also you got to understand too is that when they go back to television, none of the young people are watching television, and really, in all seriousness, a lot of these companies, a lot of their main targets are your young people, because young people use smartphones. Young people are the ones who use all these streaming services and all that. So a lot of those advertisers, that's where their main target is, for that type, for the ones that are on YouTube. So they will eventually realize that they'll be losing money, because none of these young people will be going, do I really want to use this this product, after what they did.
So anyways, moving on, what else do you have, Tommy?
Well, I got something I like to call the quickie section. If anyone doesn't know, Caseyneistat has returned to vlogging after 4 months of stopping it. He's now doing that. Keep us up to date on his company Beam that was sold to CNN and where that's going. He's actually released a video going into a little more detail about that. We'll have a link down below, and if you want to start a clip, you can do that as well.
Right, so moving on, basically, Tommy, guess what? If you haven't heard, at WrestleMania, John Cena proposed to his fiancee, now we can call her, and her name is Nikki Bella. So Nikki Bella, TMZ caught up with Nikki Bella, and basically her and John have discussed to where John doesn't want to have any kids. She didn't seem to mind to have kids. When she was asked about this by TMZ, John Cena doesn't want to have kids. And I think everything is just going on so fast right now. They're planning to get married together. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it's really up to both of them whether they want to have kids or not. You know, if that's the way he feels and if that's the way she feels, you know, that's up to them.
Right, exactly. So, anyways, moving on. Basically, everybody says at WrestleMania this year, this was the Undertaker's last match and stuff. Now, Tommy, you know about the Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
You've seen wrestling, right? Okay. So, basically, everybody's going around saying this is, you know, this was the retirement of the Undertaker, and basically, I really don't think that's true, just because until something comes out through WWE.com, basically, you know, something about the Undertaker I've noticed throughout the years of his career, that he keeps on coming back. So, have you heard anything about that, Tommy?
Yeah, I've heard. Someone I work with also said that to me, that they heard that it was the Undertaker's last match as well.
You know, since, you know, Undertaker has come back in the past and said he's going to retire when he's not, I don't really think Undertaker's going to retire. I think he'll come back for at least a really big match for WrestleMania next year, 2018. So anyways, Tommy, we also have Mama June from Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo is a reality show that kind of, you can watch Honey Boo Boo. It's like the Kardashians, but we have Mama June that has made a big transformation within the last few weeks to she's gotten rid of all her fat. She is looking pretty nice for herself, and she did it by just getting surgery. Now, that's not the way I look at things, and that's not the way I would do it, but that's not me, that's Mama June. Anyways, TMZ caught up with Mama June and asking her about her surgery, and basically asking her that, you know, if she would wear a bikini. Honey Boo Boo replied and said no. What are your thoughts about Mama June making this big transformation and pretty fast?
Well, if it's what she wants to do, I mean, if it makes her feel better, I'm not one to question what people do. I mean, unless it's, you know, unless it's for just to attract, make yourself more attractive, then I really don't see the purpose of that. But if you just do it for yourself and make yourself feel better, then I said go ahead and do it. But if you're doing it for the reasons to just attract people and think you're gonna get more guys after you and stuff, then I don't go down that route. But if you do it to make yourself happy, then yeah.
So I agree. I agree with you 100%. So we will drop a link down on the description down below where you could take a look at these stories. And not only that, we have a Patreon page. And don't forget, me and Tommy are planning to go to SuperCon in Florida. And we're going to be dressing up in costumes. We're not going to tell you what they are because we really don't know what they are right now. But when we get them, we'll do something there, right, Tommy?
Yep.
All right, cool. So anyways, we're out of here. Subscribe to both of our channels, and this has been a next level production.
The channel takes you to the next level.
All right, see everyone later.
Bye.